Beloved soul, I come to you today with a message that has been carried through the ethers, across the boundaries of time and space, directly to your heart. This is not a coincidence. Your guardian angel guided you here, to this very moment, to receive what may be the most important revelation about your soulmate connection that you've ever encountered. My dear protected one, take a deep breath. Feel the energy shifting around you as you listen to these words. The universe has conspired to bring you this divine message because the time is now. Your soulmate, that beautiful soul who complements yours in every way, has written something profound with their heart. It's a spiritual letter, an energetic imprint, a cosmic declaration that has been sent into the universe, and it's meant for you to discover today. Can you feel it? That subtle vibration in your chest? The slight tingling in your fingertips? Your body already knows what your conscious mind is just beginning to understand. There is a sacred communication happening between your souls right now, even as you listen to these words. Your soulmate has been thinking of you intensely, their heart overflowing with emotions that needed expression. In the spiritual realm, thoughts are tangible, emotions are visible, and intentions carry the weight of physical actions. When your soulmate poured their feelings into this heart-written message, it created ripples across the universe. Ripples that have finally reached the shores of your consciousness today. This message wasn't written with pen and paper, though it's just as real, perhaps even more so. It was inscribed with pure emotion, with longing, with recognition, with the essence of who they are and who you are together. Their soul used the language of the heart, which transcends all human languages and speaks directly to your deepest self. Precious soul, you've been waiting for this. Perhaps you felt a strange anticipation lately, a feeling that something significant was approaching. Maybe you've been having unusual dreams, seeing repetitive numbers, or experiencing moments of unexpected emotion. These have been the preliminary echoes of the message that is now fully arriving. The angels have shown me that this heart-written communication contains revelations about your connection that will illuminate the path ahead. It holds answers to questions you've been carrying, perhaps for lifetimes. It contains recognition, affirmation, and a profound invitation to step more fully into the divine love that awaits you both. Why today? The cosmic alignments are perfect now. The veils between souls are particularly thin during this period, allowing for clearer transmission of spiritual communications. Your soulmate sees this divine opportunity to reach out to you in the most authentic way possible, through the language of the heart. Trust what you feel as we proceed. Your intuition is your greatest guide now. If certain words resonate more deeply, if emotions arise unexpectedly, if memories suddenly surface, pay attention. These are the ways your soul confirms truth. This is how you'll recognize the message that was meant for you. Are you ready to receive what your soulmate has written with their heart? Are you prepared to open yourself to a communication that transcends ordinary reality? The time for spiritual awakening in your connection has arrived. Beloved soul, your soulmate is waiting on the other side of these revelations, holding space for the reunion that becomes more possible with each moment of your awareness. Let us begin to unveil what has been written for you, what has been waiting for you, what has been destined for you since before time began. Blessed soul, as I connect with the energetic imprint your soulmate has created, the first revelation becomes clear. Your soulmate wants you to know that they have recognized you, not just superficially, not just as someone they care for, but as the other half of their spiritual essence. This recognition happened on a soul level, in a moment that may have seemed ordinary in the physical realm, but was extraordinary in the spiritual dimensions. Do you remember? There was a moment, perhaps when your eyes met across a room, when your hands touched briefly, when you shared laughter that seemed to resonate beyond the moment itself, or even in a dream so vivid it felt more real than waking life. In that moment, something ancient stirred within them, a remembrance, a knowing. They felt the unmistakable signature of your soul, and something within them whispered, "There you are. I've been looking for you." Your soulmate writes with their heart that this recognition shook them to their core. It wasn't what they expected. It wasn't what they had been told to look for. It was deeper, more profound, more undeniable than anything they had experienced before, and it frightened them, even as it thrilled them. The message reveals that they've been carrying this recognition like a precious gem, sometimes hidden even from themselves. There have been times when they tried to rationalize it away, to convince themselves that what they felt wasn't as extraordinary as it seemed. but the truth of your connection continued to assert itself, growing stronger with each attempt to diminish it. Beloved protected one, your soulmate wants you to know that they've been seeing signs everywhere. Your name appearing in unexpected places, songs that remind them of you playing at significant moments, dreams where the two of you communicate in ways that transcend words, synchronicities that cannot be explained by coincidence alone. The universe has been confirming what their heart already knows, that your souls are intrinsically connected. In their heart-written message, they confess something they may have never said aloud. When they are with you, they feel a sense of homecoming unlike anything they've experienced before. It's as though a part of them that has been wandering, searching, longing, finally finds rest in your presence. The restlessness that has been their constant companion quiets when you are near. Can you feel the truth of this in your own heart? Have you not experienced similar moments of recognition, similar inexplicable knowing? Your souls are mirrors, reflecting the same divine truth back to each other. Even when words fail to capture the depth of what passes between you, your soulmate reveals that they've been contemplating the nature of your connection, trying to understand how it's possible to feel so deeply connected to another being. They've been researching soulmates, twin flames, divine partnerships, seeking explanations for what they feel. And in that seeking, they've come to understand that what exists between you transcends all labels, all categories. It is unique, as all true soul connections are. The message continues with a confession. They have written about you in their private thoughts, in journals perhaps, in poems never shared, in songs never sung for others. Your essence has inspired creativity within them, has awakened aspects of themselves they didn't know existed. Through knowing you, even if that knowing has been brief or interrupted, they have discovered new dimensions of their own soul. This, beloved one, is the first revelation. You have been recognized at the soul level. Your soulmate sees you, not just your physical form, not just your personality, but the eternal essence of who you are. And in that seeing, they have also come to see themselves more clearly. This recognition is the foundation upon which everything else in your connection is built. They want you to receive this truth today, because the energy between you is ripening, evolving, transforming. What has been written in their heart can no longer be contained there alone. It seeks expression, acknowledgement, reciprocation. The time for mutual recognition has arrived. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope, like this one. Now let's move on to what matters most. My treasured soul, as we delve deeper into the message your soulmate has inscribed with their heart, we come to a more intense revelation, one that speaks to the evolving nature of your connection right now. The energy between you is no longer static. It's in a profound state of acceleration. What may have been a gentle stream of connection is transforming into a powerful river, carrying both of you toward a destined confluence. Your soulmate wants you to know that they have been feeling this intensification acutely. In recent weeks, the thoughts of you have become more frequent, more vivid, more impossible to dismiss, where once they might have gone days without consciously connecting to the energy between you. Now they find themselves immersed in it multiple times throughout each day. Your presence in their mind and heart has become a constant companion. They've been experiencing what spiritual teachers call energetic merging, moments when the boundaries between your souls seem to dissolve, creating a sacred space where separation ceases to exist. During these moments, they can feel what you feel, sense what you sense, know what you know. It's both exhilarating and humbling, this experience of unity that transcends physical proximity. Beloved protected one, have you been experiencing similar phenomena? Sudden thoughts of them that seem to come from nowhere? Dreams where communication flows freely between you? Emotional waves that don't seem connected to your immediate circumstances? Physical sensations, warmth in your heart center, tingling in your crown, vibrations in your hands, that signal connection beyond the visible realm. These are not imagination. They are the tangible signs of the intensifying bond. Your soulmate writes with their heart that they've been working through internal resistance to this deepening. The human ego fears what it cannot control, and soul connections of this magnitude cannot be controlled. They can only be surrendered to. They confess to moments of retreat, moments of doubt, moments of questioning whether they are worthy of the profound love that exists between you. But with each return to trust, the connection strengthens. They want you to know that they've been holding space for you energetically. In their meditation, in their prayers, in their quiet moments of reflection, they have been sending love, healing, and support across the etheric planes. They have been consciously directing positive energy toward any challenges you might be facing, any wounds that might need healing, any dreams you're working to manifest. The message reveals something deeply personal. They have been experiencing spontaneous moments of overwhelming love for you, moments that bring tears to their eyes, that leave them breathless with the purity of the emotion. These moments often come when they're engaged in ordinary activities, driving, showering, preparing a meal, and suddenly they're awash in a love so vast it feels as though it originates from beyond themselves, as if they are merely a channel for divine love flowing specifically to you. Your soulmate acknowledges that this intensification may be challenging to integrate. When souls connect at this level, old patterns must be released, outdated beliefs must be transformed, and the small self must gradually surrender to the higher self. They want you to know that they are doing this inner work, creating space within themselves for this connection to flourish in its fullest expression. They've been noticing how their life is rearranging itself to align more fully with the potential of your connection. Circumstances that once seemed solid are becoming fluid. Relationships that don't support their highest evolution are naturally falling away. Opportunities that bring them energetically closer to you are appearing with increasing frequency. The universe is orchestrating a cosmic dance of alignment, bringing your paths into greater harmony. Most importantly, your soulmate wants you to understand that this intensification isn't random or accidental. It's happening now because both of you have reached a level of spiritual readiness. Your souls made an agreement before incarnating into this lifetime, an agreement about when and how your connection would deepen, about the purpose it would serve not only in your personal evolution, but in the greater tapestry of collective awakening. That time is now. The agreement is activating. The dormant seeds of your connection are sprouting, reaching toward the light of conscious awareness. What has been written in their heart is becoming visible, tangible, impossible to ignore, and they are both thrilled and humbled by the magnificence of what is unfolding between you. Beloved soul, as we continue to unveil the message your soulmate has written with their heart, we arrive at a deeper, more profound revelation. The angels have guided me to share this with particular care, for it touches the very essence of why your souls have found each other in this lifetime. Your soulmate wants you to know that they have been experiencing profound spiritual awakenings directly connected to your energy. In the quiet hours of early morning, in the stillness of meditation, in those liminal spaces between sleeping and waking, they have been receiving visions and insights about the true nature of your bond. What they've discovered has left them in awe. You see, precious one, the connection between you is not new. It is ancient, spanning across multiple lifetimes, multiple dimensions, multiple expressions of existence. Your soulmate has been shown glimpses of these past encounters, perhaps as siblings in Renaissance Italy, as teacher and student in ancient Egypt, as healers working side by side in indigenous tribes, as artists inspiring each other in Bohemian Paris. The scenarios may vary, but the essence remains constant. Your souls have been dancing together through the corridors of time, learning, growing, supporting each other's evolution. They want you to know that in this lifetime, your connection carries a specific spiritual purpose that transcends romantic fulfillment, though that may be part of your journey together. You have come together now to accomplish something significant, to heal ancestral wounds that have been carried through generations, to anchor new frequencies of love on the planet, to create something together that will serve the collective awakening. In their heart-written message, your soulmate reveals that they've been experiencing spontaneous healings in your presence, or even when thinking deeply about you. Old traumas that once seemed immovable have begun to dissolve. Limiting beliefs that had constrained them for years have loosened their grip. Aspects of themselves that were fragmented are finding wholeness. Through the mirror of your soul, they are remembering their true divine nature. Have you noticed similar transformations within yourself? Perhaps emotional patterns that once controlled you have begun to shift. Perhaps you felt inspired to release habits that no longer serve you. Perhaps you've experienced a newfound courage to express your authentic truth. These are not coincidental. They are the direct effects of the healing energy generated by your soul connection. Your soulmate confesses something that has been difficult for them to acknowledge even to themselves. They believe you hold a piece of their soul's puzzle, a key to unlocking aspects of their spiritual purpose that would remain dormant without your presence in their life. This realization has filled them with both gratitude and a sense of sacred responsibility. They want to honor what exists between you by becoming the fullest, most authentic expression of themselves. The message contains a moment of vulnerable truth. There have been times when they've tried to deny the spiritual significance of your connection, times when they've attempted to categorize it as just friendship or just attraction. But each time they've tried to diminish what exists between you, the universe has responded with unmistakable signs affirming its true nature. Dreams so vivid, they wake up with tears streaming down their face. Synchronicities so precise, they can no longer be attributed to chance. Physical sensations of your presence, even when you're miles apart. Beloved protected one, your soulmate wants you to know that they've been noticing a particular pattern in recent weeks. Whenever they align with their highest truth, whenever they take steps toward their authentic purpose, whenever they choose love over fear, they feel an immediate strengthening of the connection between you. It's as if the universe is confirming that your paths are meant to support each other's highest evolution. They've been researching spiritual teachings about divine partnerships, about the new paradigms of relationship that are emerging on the planet at this time. What they've discovered resonates deeply with what they feel with you, a connection that honors individuality, even as it celebrates union, that encourages growth even when that growth is challenging, that serves a purpose beyond personal fulfillment. This, my dear one, is the deeper revelation. Your connection exists not only for your mutual joy and companionship, but as a vessel for divine love to enter more fully into this world. It is a sacred container, carefully crafted through multiple lifetimes, designed to hold transformative energies that benefit not only the two of you, but ripple outward to touch countless others. Your soulmate feels both humbled and exalted by this understanding. To be entrusted with such a connection is a profound responsibility, one they are increasingly ready to embrace. They want you to know that they are doing their spiritual work, clearing their inner temple, preparing themselves to meet you in the fullness of this sacred purpose. Precious soul, your soulmate's heart-written message now turns to address the challenges that have appeared on your path to union. For no divine connection manifests without obstacles to overcome, without tests that strengthen its foundations. These challenges are not punishments but opportunities, sacred invitations to demonstrate your commitment to the highest expression of love. Your soulmate wants you to know that they've been struggling with fears that may mirror your own. The fear of being too vulnerable, too open, too honest about the depth of their feelings. The fear of misinterpreting the signs, of projecting their hopes onto a connection that might not be what they perceive it to be. The fear of timing, of reaching out too soon, or waiting too long. The fear of disrupting lives that are already established, of causing pain through transition, of navigating the complex human realities that accompany spiritual truth. They confess that there have been moments when they've held back, when they've hesitated at the threshold of deeper connection. Perhaps you felt this hesitation, this pulling away. Perhaps it has confused you, hurt you, made you question what you felt between you. They want you to understand that this retreat wasn't a rejection of you or of the connection, but a natural human response to the enormity of what your souls are creating together. The message acknowledges external obstacles as well, geographical distance perhaps, differing life circumstances, commitments that seem to stand in the way of your coming together. They want you to know that they've been contemplating these challenges, seeking wisdom about how to navigate them with integrity and grace. They're coming to understand that external obstacles often reflect internal ones, that as the inner resistance dissolves, the outer path tends to clear in seemingly miraculous ways. Beloved protected one, your soulmate reveals that they've been experiencing what spiritual teachers call the dark night of the soul, a period of intense inner purification that often precedes significant spiritual advancement. During this time, they've been confronting their deepest wounds, their most entrenched patterns, their most carefully guarded illusions. It has been painful, disorienting, at times even devastating. But through this alchemical process, they are becoming more authentic, more whole, more capable of holding the frequency of love that your connection requires. Have you been experiencing similar internal challenges, periods of intense emotion, of questioning, of confronting aspects of yourself that have remained hidden, moments when old wounds resurface, demanding attention and healing, times of isolation, of feeling misunderstood by those around you. These experiences, though difficult, are not signs that you're moving away from your divine connection. Quite the opposite. They are indications that you're being prepared for a deeper level of union. Your soulmate wants you to know that they see the divine perfection in the challenges you've both faced. They understand now that each obstacle has strengthened your connection. Each period of separation has intensified your appreciation for what exists between you. Each misunderstanding has ultimately led to greater clarity. What once appeared as roadblocks are revealed as stepping stones on the path to your highest expression together. They've been receiving guidance about how to transcend these challenges, and the message is consistently clear. The way forward is through surrender, not a passive giving up, but an active yielding to the divine timing and divine plan. They are learning to release the need to control how and when your connection unfolds, to trust the wisdom of the universe even when the path ahead isn't clearly visible. Your soulmate reveals that they have created sacred rituals to support this surrender. Perhaps lighting candles with the intention of illuminating the path between you. Perhaps meditating on the energy of your connection, blessing it, and releasing attachment to specific outcomes. Perhaps journaling about the lessons each challenge has brought, expressing gratitude for the growth these difficulties have catalyzed. Most importantly, they want you to know that they have not given up. The challenges have not diminished their belief in what exists between you. They have strengthened it. With each obstacle overcome, with each fear faced, with each wound healed, their commitment to the highest potential of your connection has deepened. They've come to understand that the greatest challenges often arise just before significant breakthroughs. The darkest hour comes just before dawn. The seed endures the pressure of the soil before it breaks through to the light. They sense that you are both in this critical phase now, enduring the final intense pressures that precede a magnificent expansion of possibility between you. Beloved soul, your soulmate's heart-written message emphasizes that these challenges are not happening to you, but for you. Each difficulty has been carefully calibrated to prepare you both for the level of love you are being called to embody together. Each obstacle has been designed to strengthen precisely the muscles you will need for the journey ahead. What has tested you has also been teaching you, molding you into vessels capable of containing the powerful energies of divine partnership. Treasured soul, we now arrive at a pivotal revelation in your soulmate's heart-written message, one that speaks of divine confirmation, of unmistakable signs that your connection is recognized and supported by the highest realms. For a love this sacred does not go unnoticed by the universe. It is celebrated, nurtured, and guided by forces beyond human comprehension. Your soulmate wants you to know that they have been receiving a series of confirmations so precise, so personally meaningful, that they can no longer dismiss them as coincidence. The veil between worlds has thinned, allowing messages from the divine to reach them with increasing clarity. These confirmations have come in various forms, each one strengthening their faith in the path unfolding between you. They speak of dreams where spiritual guides have appeared, offering specific guidance about your connection. Perhaps an ancestor with wise eyes conveying silent understanding. Perhaps angelic presences surrounding both of you with protective light. Perhaps symbolic scenarios that, upon waking, revealed profound truths about your journey together. These dreams have left lingering impressions, a knowing that transcends logical understanding. The message reveals that your soulmate has been experiencing synchronicities specifically related to you, occurrences so mathematically improbable that they can only be interpreted as cosmic winks, as divine assurance that invisible hands are orchestrating your coming together. Perhaps they've repeatedly seen numbers that hold special significance for you both. Perhaps your name has appeared in unexpected places. Perhaps songs that remind them of you have played at precisely the moments when they were thinking of your connection. Beloved, protected one, your soulmate confesses that during meditation or prayer, they have received direct guidance about your connection, not as vague impressions, but as clear inner knowing, as messages that resonate with undeniable truth. These moments of clarity have often come after periods of confusion, illuminating the path forward when it seemed most obscured. They've noticed that whenever they take actions aligned with the highest good of your connection, whether reaching out to you, setting healthy boundaries, working on their own healing, or simply holding you in loving thoughts, the universe responds with immediate affirmation. Doors open, resources appear. Supportive people enter the picture. It's as if all of creation is conspiring to nurture what exists between you. Your soulmate has also been receiving confirmation through encounters with healers, intuitives, or spiritual teachers, people who, without being told about your connection, have sensed its presence and its significance. Perhaps someone commented on the unusual energy they perceived around your soulmate. Perhaps a reader or healer mentioned seeing another soul intertwined with theirs. Perhaps a spiritual teacher shared insights that spoke directly to the nature of your bond, though it had never been discussed. The message contains a particularly moving revelation. Your soulmate has experienced moments of divine presence while contemplating your connection, instances when the ordinary world seemed to fall away, replaced by a profound sense of the sacred. In these moments, they felt directly connected to source energy, as if your bond was serving as a conduit for divine love to enter more fully into their life. They want you to know that they've received confirmation about the timing of your connection as well. The astrological alignments, the numerological patterns, the spiritual cycles currently unfolding on the planet, all point to this as the destined time for your connection to manifest more fully. The stars themselves seem to be charting the course of your coming together. Beloved soul, perhaps the most significant confirmation has come through the tangible effects of your connection on their life. Since acknowledging the depth of what exists between you, they've witnessed undeniable positive transformations, creative inspiration flowing more abundantly, healing occurring more rapidly, synchronistic opportunities appearing more frequently. Their vibration has elevated, and this elevation has attracted experiences that align more closely with their soul's purpose. Your soulmate has come to understand that these are not just personal confirmations, but cosmic endorsements. The universe does not invest such energy in connections that are not in service to the highest good. What exists between you has been recognized by the divine as a vessel for sacred work, as a relationship that will contribute to the collective awakening currently unfolding on the planet. They want you to know that they have surrendered to these confirmations, allowing themselves to be guided by the wisdom they contain. They are no longer fighting against the current of what wants to manifest between you, but allowing themselves to flow with it, to trust the greater intelligence that is orchestrating your coming together. This divine confirmation has transformed their understanding of coincidence, of chance, of the seemingly random events that shape human lives. Through the lens of your connection, they now perceive the exquisite orchestration behind what once appeared as chaos. They see the loving intelligence that has been guiding both of you, separately and together, preparing you for this sacred reunion. Beloved soul, we now arrive at the most profound revelation contained within your soulmate's heart-written message. A truth so powerful that it has the potential to transform everything between you from this moment forward. The angels have instructed me to deliver this with particular reverence, for it touches the very essence of why this message needed to reach you today. Your soulmate wants you to know that they have made a sacred decision, one that emerged not from the mind, but from the deepest chambers of the heart, from the eternal aspect of their being that recognizes the divine appointment between you. After periods of uncertainty, after wrestling with fears and doubts, after seeking guidance from the highest source, they have arrived at an unshakable inner knowing. They are ready to fully embrace the connection that exists between you. This decision wasn't made lightly or impulsively. It came after intense soul-searching, after honest confrontation with their shadows, after humble surrender to the greater wisdom that has been orchestrating your paths. It represents a profound shift in their energy, from resistance to acceptance, from fear to love, from hesitation to commitment. They want you to understand what this means. It doesn't necessarily mean they're ready to make dramatic external changes overnight. Divine timing still governs the unfolding of your connection in the physical realm. But it does mean that on an energetic level, which is where all manifestation begins, they have aligned with the highest potential of what exists between you. They have said yes to the universe regarding the path you are meant to walk together. Precious protected one, your soulmate reveals that this decision was catalyzed by a particular moment of clarity, perhaps during meditation, perhaps in a dream, perhaps in an ordinary moment that suddenly became extraordinary through the infusion of divine insight. In this moment, they were shown a vision of the potential that exists when two souls who are divinely connected choose to consciously collaborate with the universe's plan for them. The vision revealed that what you can create together far exceeds what either of you could manifest separately. Your energies, when combined with conscious intention, form a unique alchemical bond that is greater than the sum of its parts. This isn't just about romantic fulfillment, though that may be part of your journey. It's about the service you can offer to the world through the vehicle of your connection, the healing you can facilitate, the light you can anchor, the love you can demonstrate. Your soulmate confesses that they've been experiencing what spiritual teachers call the magnetic pull of souls, an almost physical sensation of being drawn toward you, of being unable to ignore or deny the force that exists between you. This pull has intensified in recent weeks, becoming so powerful that resistance requires more energy than surrender. The path of least resistance has become the path of alignment with your connection. They want you to know that they've been preparing themselves internally for this next phase of your journey together, clearing old relationship patterns that would limit what's possible between you, healing wounds from past experiences of intimacy, expanding their capacity to both give and receive love, developing greater emotional honesty and courage. All of this inner work has been in service to creating a clear channel for divine love to flow between you. Beloved soul, the most powerful revelation in your soulmate's heart-written message is this. They are holding a vision of your connection that transcends conventional understanding of relationships. They see your bond not just as a source of personal happiness, but as a sacred commission, a divinely ordained partnership with the potential to contribute to the healing and evolution of collective consciousness. This vision includes specific elements that they've been shown through meditation, dreams, and moments of spiritual insight. Perhaps creating healing spaces together. Perhaps collaborating on creative projects that carry transformative energy. Perhaps simply modeling a new paradigm of relationship, one based on mutual empowerment, spiritual partnership, and service to the greater good. The specific expression will unfold organically as you both align more fully with the divine blueprint. Your soulmate reveals that they have begun taking tangible steps toward this vision, perhaps developing skills that will be needed, perhaps creating space in their life for what wants to emerge between you, perhaps consciously working with energy to clear the path for your coming together. These actions are their way of demonstrating to the universe their commitment to what has been written in the stars regarding your connection. They want you to know that they feel your presence with them even when you're physically apart. During their spiritual practices, they often sense your energy merging with theirs, creating a sacred third field, a shared consciousness that exists beyond the limitations of individual identity. In these moments, communication flows freely between your souls, bypassing the need for words, expressing truths that language cannot contain. Most importantly, your soulmate's heart-written message contains a sacred promise. They commit to meeting you in the highest vibrational field possible, to continuing their inner work so they can show up as their most authentic self, to honoring the divine nature of your connection, even when human challenges arise. This promise isn't made only to you, but to the divine forces that have orchestrated your coming together. This, beloved soul, is the culmination of what has been written with their heart, a declaration of spiritual readiness, a recognition of sacred purpose, an embrace of divine destiny. The message that needed to reach you today is this: the time of uncertainty is passing. The time of conscious co-creation is beginning. Your soulmate has aligned their energy with the highest expression of your connection, creating a powerful magnetic field that is drawing you both toward the fulfillment of your shared purpose. As you receive this truth, allow it to resonate in the deepest parts of your being. Feel the shift that is occurring in the energetic blueprint of your connection. Something has been set in motion that cannot be reversed. A divine appointment has been confirmed. A sacred journey has begun. Beloved protected one, having revealed the heart-written message from your soulmate, I am guided to offer spiritual wisdom to help you navigate this sacred juncture in your connection. For divine revelations of this magnitude require careful tending, conscious response, and alignment with the highest principles of spiritual partnership. First and foremost, the angels encourage you to honor your own timing in how you receive and respond to these revelations. While your soulmate has reached a place of clarity and commitment in their energy field, you may need time to integrate this information, to feel into its truth, to allow it to find resonance within your own being. There is no rush, no pressure, no timeline except the one that feels aligned with your highest wisdom. The divine guidance emphasizes the importance of maintaining your spiritual practices during this time of energetic shifting. In fact, the suggestion is to deepen them if possible. Meditation, prayer, time in nature, creative expression, movement practices, energy work, whatever helps you maintain clear connection with your higher self will be especially beneficial now. These practices create sacred space for the universe to communicate directly with you about the next steps on your path. You are encouraged to pay particular attention to your dreams in the coming days and weeks. The veil between dimensions is especially thin for you right now, allowing guidance to flow through the dream state with unusual clarity. Keep a journal by your bed. Record images, feelings, messages that come during sleep or in those liminal moments between sleeping and waking. These are not ordinary dreams, but divine communications about your soul connection. The guidance includes a specific spiritual practice that may be helpful during this time: heart coherence meditation. By placing your hands over your heart center, breathing deeply and rhythmically, and focusing your attention on feelings of appreciation or love, you create a coherent heart field that facilitates clearer communication between souls. Practicing this for even a few minutes daily can strengthen the energetic bridge between you and your soulmate. Precious soul, you are reminded that this connection exists beyond the constraints of linear time and physical space. While human impatience may arise, the desire to manifest external union quickly, the angels emphasize that much of the most important work in divine partnerships happens on the energetic plane first. Trust that souls can communicate, heal, and prepare for physical union, even when circumstances don't yet allow for regular contact. The guidance speaks to the importance of discernment during this time. As your vibration elevates through conscious engagement with your soul connection, you become more sensitive to energies around you. Be intentional about the environments you place yourself in, the people you spend time with, the media you consume. Choose what supports the highest expression of your energy and release what depletes or lowers your frequency. You are encouraged to work consciously with the energies of surrender and trust. This doesn't mean passive waiting, but active alignment with divine timing. Surrender any rigid expectations about how and when your connection should manifest in the physical realm. Trust that the same intelligence that orchestrated your recognition of each other continues to guide the unfolding of your path together. The angels offer insight about potential challenges that may arise as your connection intensifies. Old wounds may surface for final healing. Fears may appear in moments of expansion. External circumstances may seem to create obstacles. These experiences are not indications that something is wrong, but natural aspects of the purification process that divine connections catalyze. View them as opportunities for growth rather than as problems to be avoided. Beloved soul, you are reminded of the power of your focus during this time. Energy flows where attention goes. When you choose to focus on the highest potential of your connection, on the love that exists between you, on the divine purpose you are here to fulfill together, rather than on fears, doubts, or perceived obstacles, you actively contribute to manifesting that potential in the physical realm. The guidance speaks to the sacred responsibility of holding space for your soulmate's growth process. Even as they have made an energetic commitment to the highest expression of your connection, they may still experience moments of uncertainty, periods of integration, cycles of expansion and contraction. Your unconditional love, offered without attachment to specific outcomes, creates a safe container for their continued evolution. You are encouraged to cultivate patience with the human aspects of your connection. While souls may recognize each other instantly, personalities take time to align, to understand each other, to learn how to communicate effectively. Honor the gradual building of trust, the gentle unfolding of intimacy, the organic development of shared language and meaning between you. The angels offer a profound truth about divine partnerships. They exist to serve a purpose beyond personal fulfillment. As you navigate this sacred connection, regularly ask how it might be of service to the greater good. How might the love you're cultivating contribute to healing the collective? How might your journey together inspire others? How might your combined energies support the planetary awakening currently underway? Finally, beloved protected one, you are reminded that while this connection is divinely orchestrated, you remain a free will being, an active co-creator in its manifestation. Your soulmate has made their energetic choice. Now you are invited to feel deeply into your own truth, to listen to the whispers of your soul, to make your choice from the most authentic place within you. Whatever you choose will be honored by the divine forces that have brought this message to you today. Trust the wisdom of your heart, for it knows the truth of what exists between you. Trust the perfect unfolding of divine timing, for it orchestrates with a vision beyond human understanding. Trust the love that has been cultivating between your souls across lifetimes, for it is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. My precious, divinely guided soul, we have journeyed together through the sacred revelations contained in your soulmate's heart-written message. We have traversed the landscape of recognition, connection, challenge, confirmation, and commitment. Now we arrive at the threshold of what comes next, the moment when revelation transforms into action, when divine insight becomes lived experience. The energy between you and your soulmate stands at a pivotal point of potential manifestation. The message has been delivered, the truth has been unveiled, the energetic commitment has been made. What unfolds from this moment forward depends largely on how you choose to respond to what has been revealed, not just in thought or emotion, but in tangible, intentional action. Your soulmate has taken the brave step of aligning their energy with the highest expression of your connection. Their heart-written message represents a sacred reaching out across the dimensions, an energetic hand extended toward you, an invitation. Now you are presented with the divine opportunity to reach back, to confirm the cosmic appointment, to say yes to the journey that awaits you both. This response need not be dramatic or immediate in the external world. The most powerful actions often begin in the subtle realms, with intention, with energy, with the focused direction of consciousness. The angels guide you to start with a simple but profound practice. Dedicated time each day to hold the vision of your connection in your heart, to infuse it with love and gratitude, to bless its unfolding with your conscious awareness. Beloved protected one, you are encouraged to create a personal ritual that acknowledges what has been revealed today, perhaps lighting a candle with the intention of illuminating the path between you, perhaps writing your own heart message in response, even if it's never physically delivered, perhaps meditating on the energy of your connection while holding an object that symbolizes your bond. The form is less important than the sincere dedication of energy to honoring what exists between you. The guidance suggests that you look for opportunities to align your external actions with the energetic commitment that has been made. These don't need to be grand gestures, but small steps of integrity that demonstrate your readiness to participate in the divine plan. Perhaps setting healthier boundaries in relationships that don't serve your highest good. Perhaps making space in your life for new possibilities to emerge. Perhaps developing skills or qualities that will be needed in the fulfillment of your shared purpose. You are invited to pay close attention to the synchronicities that will likely increase in the wake of today's revelations. The universe speaks through meaningful coincidences, through patterns that cannot be explained by chance alone. Each synchronicity is a confirmation, a cosmic wink, a breadcrumb on the path toward fuller manifestation of your connection. Acknowledge them, express gratitude for them, follow where they lead. The angels emphasize the importance of energetic preparation for the next phase of your journey together. This includes conscious release of anything that would create static in the clear channel between you, outdated beliefs about relationships, unhealed wounds from past experiences, fears about your worthiness to receive this level of love. As you clear these energetic obstacles, you create space for new possibilities to manifest between you. Precious soul, you are encouraged to share your experiences with trusted others who can hold sacred space for the unfolding of your connection. This might be a spiritual mentor, a therapist who understands soul relationships, or friends who recognize the divine nature of what you're experiencing. Speaking your truth in supportive company helps to anchor it more firmly in your lived reality. The guidance includes a gentle reminder about the principle of divine timing. While human nature often desires immediate fulfillment, soul connections unfold according to a higher schedule, one that ensures both individuals are fully prepared for each stage of the journey. Trust that any perceived delays are actually perfect orchestration, creating exactly the conditions needed for your highest good and the greatest service of your connection. You are invited to develop deeper communication with your own spiritual guides during this time. They have been instrumental in orchestrating the delivery of today's message and continue to work diligently behind the scenes to support the manifestation of your divine connection. Ask for their guidance daily. Listen for their subtle promptings. Express gratitude for their unwavering support. Beloved protected one, as our time together draws to a close, I am guided to offer one final, powerful truth. The love that exists between you and your soulmate is not separate from the divine love that created the universe. It is a direct expression of that same creative force, individualized in the unique frequency of your connection. By honoring what exists between you, you honor the source from which all love flows. Your soulmate's heart-written message that you've received today is not the end, but the beginning, the opening of a new chapter in the eternal story of your soul's journey together. Each day moving forward offers fresh opportunities to co-create the relationship you're destined to embody, to bring into physical manifestation what has always existed in the spiritual realms. If this message has resonated with your soul, if you've felt truth stirring within you as these revelations have unfolded, I invite you to acknowledge that resonance now. Perhaps place your hand over your heart and simply say, I receive this truth. I honor this connection. I align with divine timing for its fullest expression. Your engagement with this message, your openness to receiving it, your willingness to contemplate its implications, your consideration of how to respond, is already creating ripples in the energetic field between you and your soulmate. Nothing is lost in the economy of souls. Every thought infused with love, every moment of recognition, every decision to align with your highest path is received and reciprocated across the dimensions. For those who wish to continue receiving divine guidance about soul connections, I invite you to engage with this channel. Leave your appreciation in the comments below. Share how this message has touched your heart. Subscribe to ensure you receive future revelations about the journey of souls and divine partnership. Consider becoming a member of our spiritual family to access deeper teachings about navigating the sacred path of true soul connection. Remember, beloved soul, that what has been revealed today was already written in your heart, already known by your soul, already part of the divine plan for your journey. This message has simply illuminated what has always been true, bringing it from the shadows of unconsciousness into the light of your awareness, where you can engage with it consciously, lovingly, purposefully. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. Go forward now with the knowing that you are never alone on this path. Your soulmate walks with you energetically, even when physically distant. The angels and guides surround you with support and protection. The divine intelligence that orchestrated your connection continues to light the way forward, and my blessing remains with you, a constant reminder of the love that is your true nature and your ultimate destiny. With infinite love, your guardian angel.